Hey guys, so someone asked in the comments what sensitivity and DPI I use for Destiny as well as my keybinds. So I figured I would go ahead and make a video so that way I could show you guys what I use. I will put my peripherals in the comments down below just so you guys also know in case you're curious about what keyboard and mouse I use. But basically I play on a pretty low DPI. So I play at 600 actually for my main gaming PC. And then in game on Destiny 2, I mainly play with mouse and keyboard, but at night sometimes, especially if I'm not streaming, I'll play on a controller, so I'll show you those as well. My mouse look sensitivity play on 3, and I play with a 0.7 ADS sensitivity modifier. So pretty low compared to a lot of people, but it's what I'm used to and it's what I like using. If I'm on controller, I play with bumper jumper actually. I really like that. It enables me to, still move and jump around and not have to take my thumbs off of the aiming sticks, which is really nice. So I've used that since probably the end of D1. I had switched to learn that layout. I also play at a pretty low sensitivity as well. I play at 3 and a 1 on controller, and I've literally played at 3 also throughout almost the entirety of D1. I've tried to make it higher and I cannot get used to it. I know I probably could if I practice more, but I honestly have no issues playing at the low sensitivity, and so that's what I play at. My sprint turn scale is at a 0.6. Now my keybinds also are probably a little different than what some other people play on, but I really encourage people to mess around with their keybind and see if it works for them, because what might work for me probably or may not work for you guys. But WASD for movement, I have G as my finisher, and then go to orbit activity is this little tilde button. Fire is obviously the same. Now I actually changed reload to E. And all the games I actually play, I try to keep similar keybinds, so all of my reloads E. I try to keep buttons closest to WASD as possible because I find I fat finger less for the ones that are close to it. So reloads E for me. Melee is actually pushed down on my my mouse wheel. Actually, that melee's. I have hold zoom on. Block is X for me. Normal jump. I toggle sprint on my left shift button. My crouch is actually on my bottom left mouse button. Also, that's my slide. And I slide a ton, so it's easy for me when it's on my mouse actually to activate that. Class ability is C for me. In-air movements are, although I really don't use that very often because I do not play the Dawn Blade that uses that, although I probably should get better at it. Interact is F, and my grenade is Q. Super is my top left mouse button, actually. And then these ones are my weapons. I actually use 2, 3, 4. So 2 is power. 3 for me is kinetic, and 4 is energy. I still fat finger those sometimes. I still wish I could get better at that, especially when I do PvP. But it's still a work in progress. I do not use the scroll wheel. I try not to do that. I tried to get away from that habit when I first started, so those are not even binded actually. And that's pretty much it. Tab for my ghost, M for my map, N for roster. I haven't ever done any of those things, although I probably could, but I think those are new actually. I don't remember seeing those in the past, but anyways, so that is my keybinds, mouse sensitivity, and controller sensitivity if I do play. If you have any other questions, please put them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. Thanks, guys.